From Miami, Florida, today we get to enjoy the temperature-controlled atmosphere under the roof of Lone Depot Park. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Fouled away.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now, number 3. As it's grounded sharply to first. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up is Juan Soto. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's batting .412. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. He'll try again. 1-2.
2 balls. Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock-solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Hey.
Now the 0-1.
Ball one.
Slider laid off for a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Two and
I
one.
got 2-1 the count.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Another try at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Chisholm.
Digging in next, Jazz Chisholm. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch,
0-1
curveball,
count.
swung on and missed. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Strasburg has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Another 1-2 delivery, and a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar,
Off the
as
plate,
he
ball
will look
one.
at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 0 for 5.
No, that's down.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Ruiz is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
And now the first pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So now to the plate, Yadiel Hernandez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that misses 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Hit hard towards the hole, and the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game.
Out of 6, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Comes set and the 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
At the plate, Luis Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The 1-0 delivery.
At the ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Hernandez, the runner at third. Ruiz at second. Garcia is over at first with one away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Bounce it to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
From the belt, the pitch. Steven Strasburg stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 1 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Now to the plate, here is Jesus Sanchez. And now the first pitch.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And he fouls this one off.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Brian De La Cruz. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 home. High in the air into shallow left center. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the side is... Lane Thomas now 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, number 28. Lane.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 1-1. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Bends down and he barehands it. Just late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Stepping in now, number 3. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
Thomas gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next to stand in is Juan Soto. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and a strike now.
That's a ball.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out, runners at first and second. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. And another foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now, Yadiel Hernandez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Liner in there for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Keibert Ruiz.
Nope. Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Ball, that's
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Ball 3.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Looking to minimize the damage here. 2 down, runners at first and second. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box, Luis Garcia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Nationals on top, 4-0. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, outside.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 2-2 one more time. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, just a 1 for 9. Two and 0 now. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Sandy Alcantara.
Next to dig in, Sandy Alcantara. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's set and the pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And Strasburg will get the out at first, but the sacrifice works as planned.
Up next to the Marlins.
So next to hit is Miguel Rojas. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Alfaro at second with 2 down. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Still 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So next to bat will be Jazz Chisholm. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Bald strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come from Lone Depot Park right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Carter Kieboom.
The 3rd baseman, number 8, Carter Kieboom.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. The count's 1-1.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Digging in will be Steven Strasburg. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Comes set with the 0-1. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he is in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
In now, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Brinson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And stepping in, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
First and second now, 1 man out. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Up next, Juan Soto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Pause, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Strasburg comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Aguilar is retired, and there's one away. So one out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah. 0-1.
Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Ruiz is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
19. Josh Bell.
First pitch on its way.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And it's fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Paul Campbell takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Yadiel Hernandez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. Bell on at first. Nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. Campbell was born in Massachusetts. He was a 21st round pick back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2 balls and a strike.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Brinson, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So here is Keibert Ruiz as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
And that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here with that ball down the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Luis Garcia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fly ball right down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. That's leave a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now into the box, Brian De La Cruz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, Dero, it's about time they finally break through into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
At the plate now, Lewis Brinson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. One away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 0-1. And it's 1-1. Alfaro swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. From the stretch.
That's ball 3.
1 out and a runner on third. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 53.
Garrett Cooper will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning.
Garrett Cooper.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Rojas. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rojas has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. A 1 pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Ready now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to South Florida following this. Zach Thompson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 74. Zach Thompson.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
Steven Strasburg.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. A ball and 2 strikes
One ball,
now.
2 strikes.
Fastball just inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Lane Thomas. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
1-2.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Check swing there. They'll appeal down to Gary Simmons, and it'll be strike 1 as he signals he wasn't able to hold up. The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Sanchez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 4-0. Now to bat, Jesus Aguilar will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch coming. Here it is as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Sanchez.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball 1.
And he missed with it. It's 1 and 2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Ruiz. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins nothing. 7th inning ready to roll. And digging in is the outfielder, Juan Soto. Now the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Rojas is under it, 1 away. Next up is Josh Bell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And now for Washington, Yadiel Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Slow roller out to short. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Brian De La Cruz. First pitch of the AB now. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder.
Now at the
25.
plate is Lewis Brinson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the AB now. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A couple of walks for him thus far. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball, and it sailed on it.
2 balls and a strike now. Brinson, the runner at second with one away.
That's
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And the Marlins get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now pitching.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. John Birdie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
John.
First pitch on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Still only 1 out in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him.
Ball, that's inside.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. Zach Pop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Zach Pop.
Striding in is Keibert Ruiz. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Keibert Ruiz.
First pitch on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Luis Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
To the plate now, Carter Kieboom, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Nationals gone in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. At the plate now is Jazz Chisholm. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. From the stretch.
At the ball.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Now the 2-0.
3-0 the count.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Chisholm aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next up, Brian Anderson. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
As a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Ball 2.
2-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Harris will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ryan Zimmerman is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Thomas calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Brian De La Cruz. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch on its way as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the belt, the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, still down by a count of 4-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Pitch taken several inches
Down
below the
1
zone,
and
in
2.
fact. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Lane Thomas. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, number 3.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Nationals fail to add on here in the ninth. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They trail it by 2. Kyle Finnegan is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
Ready now is Lewis Brinson. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Ball 3.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-0 pitch.
Hey!
Swing, strike 2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner board and no outs.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Ready with the 0-1. high in the air out to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1. Magneuris Sierra will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 34, Magneuris Sierra.
Now here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. The 1-0 delivery. And it's fouled away.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Miguel Rojas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Miami down to their last strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Brinson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense.